And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Mother's Day action on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. So the Seattle Mariners have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started, and towing the slab here, Matt Manning.
Well, he tried to make it through the fifth inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
All right, ready to go here. And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he's got a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Dylan Moore. First pitch doesn't find the zone. No outs. Runner on second. And that one fouled off. Ball to strike. The pitch comes up empty. That's strike two.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away. And stepping in for the Mariners, Jake Shiner. On the ground. Scope. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. 3 for 10 in the series so far. That one missed. 2 outs with a runner at third. Hard hit, but right at him and left. Mariners lead 1. The Tigers coming up, no score. You're dialed into. Welcome back. On the hill for the Mariners, Chris Flexen. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
And the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez settles under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. One down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity, as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Now a check swing grounder. On the run, sends it over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Nice job of deception right there by the pitcher. Got the hitter out there a little bit. Couldn't check his swing and induces a nice little ground out.
2 outs, base is empty. And next up for the Tigers, Eric Haas. In the air, left side. Pollock on the run. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Put a drive into that ball, and he was rewarded for it for sure. He probably wondered a little bit if he got enough of it to clear the fence in the air, but I'm sure he's plenty happy jogging into second with the automatic double.
Man at second here with 2 away. Jonathan Scope digs in now.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And that is in for a strike. And that's strike one.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bounced out to short. Crawford tosses to first. Scope gone to the play. 3rd out. End of 1. And we're still scoreless. Top of the 2nd. And now for Seattle, Cade Marlowe.
Number 18, Cade Marlowe.
The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
Hit in the air, right field. Meadows pulls it down, and there's 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the to really drive it.
So now the DH spot. Sam Haggerty sat out last night's game, but back in there today. Hit on the ground to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that quickly 2 away.
The catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. To the right side, Scope. Gathers and throws to first. And that'll do it. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Back at Comerica Park. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Now at the plate, Austin Meadows. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
Next pitch is popped up. Moore gets under it. But the first baseman gets there instead. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6th.
Now it's Javier Baez. 2 for 8 in the series so far. First pitch just misses. And delivers outside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called 3rd strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
And now, Jake Rogers. No score here in the second. Next offering misses, and it's 1-1. That's a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started. A.J. Pollock at the dish.
The left fielder, number 8, A.J. Pollock.
Manning back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Manning, a 6'6" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Foul ball. Next one misses, and a count 1-2. Hard hit, left field, base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice line drive to the whole side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now here is bunting for a hit, and that's just foul. The 0-1. And a bunt towards third. Now he launches a throw over his head. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Well, that was a throw that just shouldn't have been made. They scored a single and an error, so the official scorer doesn't believe a good throw would have gotten an out, and neither do I. We can't hear it from up here, but I wonder if anyone was telling him just to eat the throw. You know, that's where communication on the infield can sometimes.
Line drive, caught. And up next for Seattle, Dylan Moore. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Ball 1, no strikes.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Ground ball up the middle. Baez. Now the throw to first on the run. But it's 1-0 as the run scores. And stepping in for the Mariners, Jake Shiner. Grounded out his first time up.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And ball 1. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Suarez, a former All-Star, batting in the cleanup spot. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Manning throws over. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Back here in Detroit, set for the bottom of the third. And now the first baseman, Matt Vierling. The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
On the ground, out to short. On the run, throw to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Nick.
Now, Nick Maton. Maton, in his second season, 26 years old, usually a shortstop, but today starts at third. Ball one there.
One thing he has to remember is that he does not have to cover as much ground. So those balls to his left, remember that you got a good shortstop that can make the backhanded play for you.
And it's even up. One and two now. Battling here as he fouls it away.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So 2 down now. And here is Akil Baddoo. 0 for 1 so far. Out towards left center. Rodriguez heads towards it. Hauls it in after a long run. And that will end the inning. Tigers fail to make any noise, and they're down 2-0. Start of the fourth, and now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Eugenio Suarez. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And he can't make the play. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive. Gonna count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Zips it across, and 1 gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's the right fielder, Cade Marlowe. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Tracks it down for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And the batter now, Sam Haggerty. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Haas brings it in for the 3rd out. Mariners are down. And welcome back. Here's Riley Green.
The center fielder, Riley.
The pitch.
Green.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Good eye right there. Kicks and fires. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Ground ball left side. Suarez throw to first in time. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Left fielder,
Eric Haas will hit next. Doubled in his first AB. Very unusual here. An intentional walk with the bases empty and 1 out. 1 gone, runner at first. Jonathan Scope up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1.
Go.
In there, and it's 0-1.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Strike 2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
On the ground to third, and it gets by him.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Now it's Austin Meadows. Rocketed out towards right center. Pulls it in on the run. 2 away now. Oh, the throw is wild.
Now batting, shortstop.
The batter now, Javier Baez.
Baez.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Baez gone on the play, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. We played 4. It's the Mariners 2 and the Tigers nothing. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for Seattle, Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Taps softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Fires across the diamond, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Up next for Seattle,
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. First time up, he reached on a bunt single. And he lays down a bunt. Maton over to first, and that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mariners. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jake Rogers. The line to kick the pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And he deals.
Ball 1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. Righty to the plate. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Kicks and deals. And that one in the air center field. He's got it, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting.
Now the third baseman, Nick Maton. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In there for strike 1. And there's a ball. So now 1-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Line drive, base hit. Akil Baddoo up now for the Tigers. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. 1 left for Detroit. They trail things here 2-0. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez. Manning back to work. Rodriguez, 22 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. The pitch. Out to short. And he's safe at first.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. With the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
Here's the second baseman, Dylan Moore. This one high in the air to left center. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Matt Manning will depart, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Matthew Boyd will take over here.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Next to hit, Jake Shiner. That's to third. Tosses across to first. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. And there's a foul ball. Runner at second here, 1 gone. In the air, out towards left center. He makes the grab. Runner tagging for third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play, but man, there's just no reason to try to move up to third right there. Not great base running to end the inning.
Back at Comerica Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Riley Green. And a pitch. There's a strike. Green goes 6 feet 3 inches, 200 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And next to hit for Detroit, Eric Haas. Fought off foul.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a bouncer. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
And now it's Jonathan Scope.
Go.
strike on the outside. And it's 0-1.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
First and second here, no outs. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one is upstairs. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his glove.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Oh, and 1 now.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Baez in the box now, takes strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Out there to center. And that will fall. Rodriguez fires it to the plate. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him. Right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher. And the inning ends on an awesome play.
Back here in Detroit, top of inning number 7. And now the right fielder, Paige Marlowe. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Up next,
pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
And next is the designated hitter, Sam Haggerty. That's to third, and it gets by him. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there.
To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
A.J. Pollock.
So digging in, A.J. Pollock. That one missed.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Grounder might be 2 on the scope, and that's 2. No runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 left. Midway in. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Diego Castillo. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Pitch. There's the strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
That's in for a strike on the outside corner, and the count is 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Right through there, got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Vierling, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Two now. Ground ball right side. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. And up next for Detroit, Nick Maton.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Good eye in that spot. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Suarez grabs it on the run. Next is the Tigers DH, Akil Baddoo. First offering misses the mark. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Vierling leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Here's a 1-2. That's out to center field. Rodriguez heads towards it. Makes the catch, inning over. Tigers leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. We go to the 8th, and stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
And a pitch. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. He's in there.
The center fielder.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
to the top of the lineup, Julio Rodriguez getting ready to hit. Next pitch is popped up. Maton settles under this one. And there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
More.
Moore at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. Got him looking. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
To the left side, but it is well foul. Here comes a pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Out in front and foul to the left side.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Next offering is fouled back. In the air to left center. Green settles under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. One left for Seattle, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back, and now the center fielder, Riley Green.
The center fielder,
The wind of the pitch.
Green.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
This to third. Suarez throw to first in time. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Eric Haas up now for the Tigers. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, dude. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
And now, Jonathan Schoop. Next pitch misses outside. And 1-1.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
And 1-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Next pitch is popped up. Shiner under this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now it's Austin Meadows. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. And that is that. 1 left for Detroit. They trail in this one 3-0. And welcome back.
Leading off for the Mariners, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
And the pitch. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Eugenio Suarez blasts one out. His 18th home run of the season. It's 4-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now it's the right fielder, Cade Marlowe. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Oh, 2 now. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Sam Haggerty up next for the Mariners. 1 for 3. And that one hammered. That's back. Banks off the wall. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now it's going to be Cal Raleigh. That one misses, and that is ball 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And there's 2 away. A.J. Pollock now at the plate.
A.J. Pollock.
Softly hit to third. Tosses to first, and they take care of Pollock for the out. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Andres Munoz. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Andres Munoz.
So digging in, Javier Baez.
For the Tigers, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
And the pitch. There's a strike. Munoz measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
And the 0-2. Got him swinging.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Bounce to the left side. Zips it to first. Just one out remaining for the Tigers.
Now,
hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. One. That clips a corner.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Right-handed reliever upstairs.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
1-2 here. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Oh, you can see these guys are feeling it right now. Look at the smiles, look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that can produce. Tell you what, they're riding high right now. It's a nice win in this game.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.